I'm Annika, and today I'm going to share my experience as a mentee. I had the privilege of working with Ryan Campbell this semester as my mentor. He's currently a financial representative for the Chicago Financial Group. Prior to that, he was an account executive at BCU Risk Advisors, as well as an international risk analyst at Braintree. The two things that have had a huge influence on Ryan's career are education as well as Jesuit values. So Ryan wanted to be a doctor all throughout high school until he took AP Microecon and took some interest into that. So he decided to be a finance major at Loyola, and that created a great base for him to seek out any finance career that he desires. Ryan also demonstrates the Jesuit values by striving to be a person for others through his career choice. And he also runs into ethics on a day-to-day basis concerning decisions with clients and various other business decisions. Our first meeting was February 5th at Starbucks. It was a general introduction meeting. We talked about career and education advice, as well as plans for objectives. Our second meeting was February 27th at the Damon Student Center, where he gifted me the books titled Blink and Your Brain at Work, which will come into play in my objective later. And he gave me more advice. We caught up and then talked about completing my objectives. I was also going through the internship interview at this point, so Ryan helped a lot giving me advice for that, as well as prepping me for it. So my first objective was to read the two books that were gifted to me by my mentor, and I'd like to complete these by the end of May. I want to read both of these books because he gifted them to me concerning the question that I asked him, which was, what do you wish you knew at my age? So both of those books came to mind for him, and I'm excited to read all the things that he wished he knew when he was my age, so I'm able to use that in my future career. So I have completed this objective, and I'm reading every day to finish the second book, and I've already finished the first one, which is Blink, and it was about subconscious thinking, so I've already been able to put that into action in my day-to-day life. So my second objective was to complete one educational interview with a professional in my desired field. So I completed this on February 17th with Sarah. She has over 30 years of actuarial experience, and we talked on the phone for almost an hour, and she gave me endless career and education advice, as well as connected me with other board members on the Society of Actuaries, so I'm able to attend future events and network further. I wanted to do this objective because I don't really have anyone in my life that's in the line of work that I want to go into, so I really wanted someone to discuss education for it, as well as other career advice, so that I'm prepared when I go into the field. My third objective was to research 5 Six Sigma certification courses online, and then pick one to complete over the summer, since I'm a little busy right now. So I completed this by just researching the certification. There were so many online, but I narrowed them down to the one that I want to do this summer. And then I also had input from my mentor on the programs that he's heard about. And I wanted to do this objective because I'd really love to complete one of these certification courses that focuses on efficiency. So I'm able to not only put that on my resume, but put that into action in my future career. My aha moment throughout this whole journey was when I asked Ryan for advice, and he just told me everything in moderation. So this stuck out to me because for me, if I do everything in moderation, it's much easier to make strides towards big projects and things that are much further in the future. So not only will different aspects of my life not overrun others, but it also keeps indulgences in check, so I'm working just as hard as I'm playing. For career advice, Ryan told me to switch jobs, which is scary for me because I was always someone who thought you grew up, you got a job, and maybe switched a couple, but Ryan's really instilled in my head that it's okay to pursue what you enjoy, and it's okay to switch jobs to find that. He also told me to always ask for a higher salary and to meet as many people as you can to continue networking. Moving forward, I'm leaving this mentorship with so many new connections, most importantly, some in the Society of Actuaries. I'm leaving this with an internship, tons of career advice, lots of new knowledge, and I'm excited to apply this to my education, career, internship, and general life moving forward. I'm also excited to act on these connections and gain new experiences, and then make new connections through that and continue networking.